but I can't imagine it, and it happened to me, and I just feel like why and how and what, and that's crazy. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your channel. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back if you've already been here. I appreciate you so much. And today's video is gonna be my ghost stories. I have a few. I have one that's very significant, very crazy. I saw what I saw. I felt what I felt, and that's that on that. Like, I really don't know what else to say besides what I experienced, and it's crazy and I can't believe it happened. So I also have a few other stories, and I just didn't think they were really worthy of their own video, so I'm also going to talk about those little baby stories. So this video might be a little chatty and long, but I'll just start with the main big story, the reason why you probably clicked on this video. A ghost walked into me, you guys. Or I walked into a ghost floated through me. A ghost went through me, and it was like a dark ghost. Okay, so this was probably in 2013, I think, because it was when I was friends with a certain person and at their house all the time, and I also was driving a white car. So the sun's going down. It's not quite 100% dark, but it is like blue hour, like the sun is down. I had parked my car across the street from my friend's house. I parked in a driveway of a vacant house. This house didn't have a for sale sign, didn't have anybody living in it, empty, and there was always parking right there, so sometimes I would park in the driveway if I couldn't easily park on the side, on the street somewhere. Anyways, I'm walking by myself to my car at this vacant driveway, and so I'm walking across the street and I see this figure, and I'm gonna be real, it was a dark figure. It was not something you would want to see, like if you were seeing a spirit or a ghost or anything like that. It was a hooded figure with a white face, and the face was very like indistinguishable. Like, well, you could see, from what I remember, you could see like eyes, like, and a mouth and stuff, but it was more of like the shape and shadow of the face. It wasn't extremely clear, and it didn't look human. And for some reason, instead of feeling freaked the hell out and like running or turning around and running away, I did not feel scared. I just felt enticed to keep walking. And so I kept walking towards it. Literally just, it was standing basically right at the driver door. And so for some weird reason, I just didn't care. I wasn't scared of it in that moment, so I keep walking towards it, and I'm getting close to it, and as I get right to my car, it goes through me. I feel a cold air go through me. It freaked me out. That's when I freaked out. I got in my car right away, turned up the music super loud, because I just heard that like bad spirits or whatever, just watching a lot of scary movies, that they don't like music and sound and stuff. So I was just like, turn up the music, turn up the music. I reversed out of the driveway as fast as I could, took off, and that's really it. That was it. The climax is just having it go through me and running away. And it was really a short experience, but it was something I've never ever experienced before, and a lot of people have never experienced before. I can remember it vividly, and I don't know why I walked towards it, but I did. I survived. All I did was get freaked out. I didn't really feel like any type of negative energy. Besides that, like, it was cold, so I don't really know what that means. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Safe to say I never parked in that driveway again. Now, there's a little bit more of a current one. There is something happening in the house I live in. I live with my parents right now, and they agree. So first off, the house makes a lot of creaking noises when nobody's really moving around and stuff. Whatever. I hear things a lot. Like, it's like as if, you know, when like a house creaks, like it's as if someone did something to make a movement happen, but nothing happened. But anyways, the other day my mom was home alone, and I had left to go to the grocery store, and right before I got back, she texted me, "Hey, did you just come home right now and leave again?" And I was pulling in the driveway, and I texted her back, no. I went ahead and I was like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "I heard somebody come inside and run up the stairs, like straight up." And she thought it was weird because I, you know, was supposed to have a bunch of groceries, so why would I just be like going straight up the stairs? And then after that, she didn't hear anything. So that's kind of weird. I kind of have this upstairs space to myself, and in my bathroom, there's a motion light, and it turns on when somebody walks into the bathroom, and then after like 5 minutes, it'll shut off on its own, or you could just shut it off. But anyways, multiple times a day, when I'm like sitting in bed, I can clearly see my bathroom, and I'll be by myself, home alone, you know, literally reading, and the light comes on a lot, like literally probably multiple times a day. I catch it maybe at least once a day. So that's kind of creepy, but I just look and I just am like, okay, whatever. So yeah, that's nothing crazy, but there's some things going on, I think, around here. But it's like a good spirit, whatever. I feel no fear, you know? Anyways, we'll move on to my other little set of stories. So my other stories go back to also about 2013, maybe 2014. My friend had both of her grandparents pass away in their home around the same time, a couple months apart, and that house, you know, kind of became an area where the family would get together once in a while because they hadn't decided what they were going to do about the house, you know, move in, sell, whatever. They had went there obviously to go through things, and me and my friend had went there to go swimming and kind of hang out. We would go hang around there sometimes, and there's a couple experiences where we definitely weren't alone. One time we were hanging out by the pool, you know, just being 18-year-olds, basically right feet in the pool, and one of the pool cleaner that moves around a swimming pool comes up to the top of the pool, and there's this hole that it's just squirting water out of, and it squirts water at us. Like, I've definitely had times where the pool cleaner like comes near you, you know, and it's like by your feet and stuff, but literally floating up to the top and squirting, aiming water at us. That was weird. It freaked us out. We stopped what we were doing. And that was that. I believe that they probably interacted when things were going on, that they were kind of maybe just like, hey, I don't want you to do that here. I think that's kind of the situation. So it's my friend's birthday, and she decides to throw a party at the place, basically in the backyard. Her birthday's in the summer, so it was just gonna be like a summer barbecue. You could swim, hang out in the backyard. Some people came over, but before the people came over, a couple little things happened. The first thing that happened, it was just me and my friend, and it was the daytime still. Nobody had came yet. We were just setting up, kind of settling in the house, whatever. There was this bathroom with a slider type of door, you know, like it's just in the wall that you can pull in and out. I had went to the restroom, and I'm pretty sure I must have maybe closed the door, but like we were so close that it was like, I don't think we would even close the door if we were gonna go pee. But let's just say I did, but I leave the bathroom. And unless I was really like not thinking, I'm pretty sure I left the door open. Well, my friend is like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom too, and that was the nearby one. So within a couple minutes later, she decides to go in the bathroom, and she assumed it was open, and she walks straight into the door, like the door is slid closed. Now, maybe I went ahead and closed it on my way out, but I really don't remember doing that, and we were freaked out about it. It's just, that was kind of weird. Maybe an hour later, 1 or 2 people came over. We were hanging out in the backyard, I think still setting things up. This might have even been, there was like another party there before. This might have been like a bridal shower as well where this happened, but nobody was really there yet. So I think it was at her birthday party. But nobody was there yet, besides maybe 1 or 2 people showed up, and my friend freaks out. She's like by the pool area, and she looks at where her grandparents' bedroom was and just like sits on the ground and is like, I'm done. We're like, what the heck is going on? And she is like, nobody's been in this part of the house, right? And we're like, no, we're all out here. Well, her grandparents' bathroom light was on. creepy. So the last little tidbit of that night was in the evening time, and we had barbecued a tri-tip, and like I said, everybody was hanging out in the backyard. But once the tri-tip was ready, whoever was barbecuing it had brought it inside. We were gonna cut it and stuff like that, but I think we were going to sing happy birthday to her before all of that was going down. But like everybody came back to the backyard, and so everybody, like nobody was hanging out in the house. The most that anybody was in the house was standing in the slider doorway. My old friend had set, like the night he was gonna cut the tri-tip, and he had set a knife down on the counter next to the tri-tip, and everybody's outside looking outside, you know, standing at the door / outside. And the kitchen is kind of diagonally behind the slider door. Everybody just hears a knife, like basically fly off the counter, hit a cabinet, and like hit the ground. That was weird. It didn't happen right as someone set it down. It happened, you know, after somebody set it down, walked away from it. There was momentum with the freaking knife. So yeah, those are my ghost stories. I feel like they're a little short and sweet and like well, it's like after the climax, there's nothing left. But those are my little ghost stories. I wanted to share them because I think they're a little bit wild. They're a little bit unbelievable, especially walking into a ghost. Like, I just don't think I would believe someone. Well, I would believe them, but I can't imagine it. And it happened to me, and I just feel like why and how and what, and that's crazy. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up so I can know that you guys are into story times or just things like that. Also, be sure to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below if you've had any crazy ghost stories. I know that crazy things happen. It's crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you real soon in my next video, and we'll see you later.